What are we looking for?
Like pieces.
What do we got?
We have
What is that?
green. That's the color of a rainbow.
So what is all that?
Red.
What about this?
With
What about this here? What are these?
those are to put the gems.
That's right. And what are these here?
Bolts.
The nuts. Yeah, the nuts. And that's what the gems are going to be. And what do you have in your hand?
Sandpaper.
Right. And that's so we can make it nice and smooth. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go buy our stuff.
Daddy, daddy, daddy.
Really? What are we going to do? Now what are we doing?
Going home.
And then what we're going to do?
Make your project.
Cool.
Of course.
Of course. Boom. All right, let's go home and do a...
Boom, boom.
Right.
Boom, boom.
Let's go home and do a project. Silly. All right, what we got here is a 3-inch piece of oak that I bought. It was about $3. You can probably use just about anything that you got laying around, but that's a 3-inch piece of oak. What are we doing next, Princess Evie? Is it these box of wood?
Yeah, these rocks of wood.
So these are the ones Daddy cut because you don't like the saw noise, so you went inside for that.
We're gonna use this to drill holes in.
Yep, we have this pretty sweet drill press, but you can do it with a regular drill if you want.
It looks like when it's...
See, we got it all taped together so that our holes will be the same. We don't have to drill once, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, can you see what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
I've got this on.
Okay, it's a little loud.
Last part.
Now we have a middle, dot in it, so we're gonna put it under here, and we're gonna drill it.
Alright, ready? Here we go.
It's so loud. Okay.
Is that good?
Do not take this. I take it back.
So, sanding. Because we're kind of rough here. We got to sand those out a little bit, right? Pretty good on the tops, kind of wrecked on the back.
So I have no idea how to do this.
I'm going to show you how to sand them then, okay? All right, can you hold the paper? Or hold the camera?
Sure.
All right, so there are a couple easy ways to do this. We can just take this whole piece. We're going to sand that down and make that smooth. Sand the edges. What you doing there?
Okay.
What are you doing? Lining them up. Why are we lining those all up?
Because it's easy to spray paint.
That's right, because we're going to spray paint these all different colors, right? So we have a separate board for each color that we're going to spray onto. And we're going to spray them, and then we have to let them dry, and then we're going to spray them again. So we got them all spread out.
Yeah, and now we're going to spray paint them with red, blue, and yellow, and green.
Great. And then, and there's 5 colors though. What are we going to do for the other color? I think we'll leave them plain. We're just going to be the gray ones. The quartz are going to just be the same color of the nuts. We're just not going to paint them.
Yeah, this is what they look like when
All painted.
they're all done.
Right. They're painted on one side, and then we got to let them dry. And then what are we going to do?
And then we're going to flip them over and paint the other side.
Okay. So apparently pudding break. There's a pudding break. And what are we doing here?
Working.
Yeah, but what are we doing to this part?
Cutting.
Yeah, we're cutting them into parts that are going to fit down on top of here. And we make them. So we're measuring here so that it's 5 tall, because the game takes 5 tall. And then we're going to cut them into those size pieces, and then we're going to sand the little edges, and then we're going to glue them in. So what are we doing now?
Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get a little glue, put it in
You're going to put one in each hole, right?
Yes. It's pretty simple. It'll stick in just like that.
Great.
Without falling.
All the way to the bottom, and then we'll put the glue in so it stays in, right?
Yes. We put some glue in.
All right, go.
We put some glue in, now we're sticking in it. Make sure to stick it in until it goes to the bottom.
Make sure that they're even and level. So when we're done here, we're going to go in and we're going to kind of straighten them up. You see how some of them are a little crooked? We're going to push them all in and make sure they're nice and straight. Okay.
You can just put them on really easily.
Yeah, so we got to wait for all that glue to dry, which might take a good couple of hours because it's just plain ordinary
Glue it.
Elmer's white glue. You could use wood glue too if you wanted. Okay. So what are we doing now?
Now we are making the bag.
That's right. And we found, I have fabric laying around. We're going to fold it in half and then we're going to sew it. And that'll be our bag.
Okay.
So we can do it pretty easy. We can make it all fancy and stuff, but we don't need to be fancy.
Yeah.
These scissors are, what's the word I'm looking for?
Not good.
Sure. Suboptimal, I think, is what I was thinking, but not good works as well. So this is going to be our bag.
Yeah.
And we're going to sew up the side, and we're going to sew up the side, and we're going to sew a little thing across the top so that we can gather it with a string. We're going to sew a little bit forward, a little backwards, and one more seam, and then we're done with our bag, and then we're ready to go.
And then we'll show you how to play the game.
Yes. Made the bag,
Yeah.
right? And what are we going to do with the bag now? We have this ribbon, and I'm going to put this up here so you can see. This is a paper clip. And what we're going to do is thread this through the piece of ribbon so that we can use this to push it through our bag.